Well, the Wilson Internship gives the students a chance to partner with an organization and work over the summer on a project that the partner organization wants them to work on. I've seen students work as close as Sackville, as far away as Africa, working on projects of their choice. It gives the students hands-on experience, great connections, and it gives the students who end up deciding not to go on an internship a buzz. They see what their colleagues are doing, asking what projects they're working on. It creates a real sense of excitement around the program.
So I was a Wilson intern this summer, and I decided to contact Town Hall to see if they had any positions for me, and the mayor got back to me. And it was right after ACOA had actually given the schools in town a grant for community integrated education. So the mayor thought, what's the best thing that we can do with this money? And he decided to put me to work with coming up for an economic impact report of education in Sackville. So kind of measuring how important education is to the Sackville economy. So working in Town Hall was a really enriching experience. It really allowed me to give back to the town that I've kind of lived in for 3 years, going on my 4th year now. And it was engaging. It kind of gave me a side of economics that I hadn't really touched yet, and no classes at Mount A are kind of geared like this. So it was closer to like the accounting side of economics almost. So it was interesting to go to that side and you know, broaden my horizons in the economics field.
Yeah, so I was interning as a foresight analyst at Policy Horizons Canada. So they're the Centre for Strategic Foresight in the federal government and responsible for building foresight capacity across the public service. So I was basically working on their Social Futures project. So just the beginning of starting a project to see what kind of work's been done in the realm of social foresight. So we did a literature review, we interviewed academics and experts and activists, and we also just did the general kind of ongoing foresight work of scanning and writing up weak signals. It was absolutely invaluable. Horizons is an amazing workplace. It's really small, it's fewer than 40 people, and it's really horizontal. So I got to regularly work with the executive director, who's in regular contact with deputy ministers. So it's like I'm a student intern, and there's 2 degrees of separation between me and a deputy minister, which is pretty crazy. I got to meet I got to have like almost a one-on-one sit down with a Mohawk elder, and I had very little exposure with Indigenous people. So that was a really great opportunity to learn more about Indigenous people and their cultures and the struggles they face. And doing foresight was really great to kind of see what kind of problems are there in the world, and all the problems that the world's facing, and what the things, we can either go the Wall-E way or we can go the Star Trek way, and let's hope we go the Star Trek way.
Yeah. I'd really like to say thank you to the donors for the Wilson Internship. It really made my decision to come to Mount A and to study PPE, just for the prospect that I would maybe one day get a chance to have this internship. I think it's super valuable to kind of put your unique experience of PPE into the workforce and kind of make up your own internship for the summer, which was super cool. So, yeah.
I definitely want to say thank you. The entire structure of the Wilson is amazing. The way that students get to find a place that they want to work at, and then get real work experience at a place that they're really interested in, and because the university pays for it, it's at no cost to the organization. So it's basically, win-win. They actually made a very point about that, in that my last name is Beasy, and that rhymes with easy. So they have a little screen at Horizons where they say general messages or whatever. And before I left, they said, we didn't choose the Beasy life, the Beasy life chose us. In reference to the fact that I chose to work for them, and they were very, if it wasn't for the fact that the university funded me, I wouldn't have been able to work there, and I wouldn't have been able to get the experience that I did, and probably wouldn't be as close to having a job when I graduate then as I am now. So that's absolutely invaluable. So I have to say thank you for that.